Screw the waiting game. I want to build things. Hello! I'm here. It's Minecraft time, and also almost nighttime, it would seem. So, today's plan is simple. We build. That's my entire sales pitch for this stream. So we're going to be attempting to acquire another name tag, making a list of mini projects, probably in my to-do list. I'm going to be referencing that. Going to be working on the docks, doing some general infrastructure, and a little bit of trading. Just a little. Maybe. But no time like the present, so let's go. First things first. Mini projects. I can't remember what I had in mind when I thought of that. But I just want to think about what would be a good mini project. I mean, I think stockpile of golden carrots would be good. I honestly can't remember what I had in mind for that when I put that on. I'm just gonna leave that there. But we're just gonna get going, and I'm gonna start with getting another name tag. That's not where I left my fishing rod. There you go. Because last stream I got to Mending Villager, I also only noticed this a few minutes ago. Noticed that the stream did actually crash partway through. I didn't think it did, but it did, and I am sorry. Both of those VODs I'm gonna upload probably later today. They're gonna, since they're technically separate streams, they're gonna be end up as separate videos. Right now I'm just doing the bare minimum I need to preserve content, and I'm not doing much of anything to make it fancy. That will come later. But we're just gonna start doing things today. Pufferfish, not all useful. So right now I just need a name tag, or maybe an enchanted book. I have yet to get one. I get to get such a book. I'm also considering, this might end up being a next stream thing, working on my armor. Because, like, I have a Mending Villager who also has a Protection 3 trade, which is quite nice. That's... What was that? I'll take it. That's 2 of the big ones for armor out of the way. Just like, boom. I do want to get thorns on my armor. I'm definitely gonna want thorns. And definitely Unbreaking 3. But I don't want to get those just yet, I don't think. Actually, look at this fish. I just remembered. I never turned off stream remote on. Oh, I did turn it off. Okay. Never mind. See, I'm a coordinated person. Very coordinated. I'm gonna spend a bit more time fishing, I think. I'm not making this like a fishing stream or anything. Recommending. I'll repair it, just because why not? Another fishing rod, always useful to have. Eventually I want to get myself a god fishing rod. I have one that has Luck of the Sea 3, but it's also got Curse of Vanishing, and I don't want to risk losing it. Ooh, a lily pad. So I might end up... I could actually combine that one with this new one, maybe. I don't know. We will see. I'll get like one or two, like, interesting, unique treasure items. At the very least, get this fishing rod up to full durability. And then we're going to take a break from this and actually do things. I just wanted to fish. Saddle. That's a treasure item. Why don't I just the fish? That's okay. Give me loot. One more treasure item. I don't care if it's like a bow or a book or something else. I just want one more piece of treasure. I prefer it to be a name tag, but it doesn't have to be. Man, I also have efficiency 2 diamond axes now. Unbreaking 3. Well, it's a treasure item, so I'll take it, I guess. But anyways, did a bit of fishing. I'll do some more later. Because I do want that name tag. Let's see what we got. I'll do that if I remember what I had in mind. But right now we're just going to work on infrastructure. So, when I say infrastructure, what am I referring to? I'm referring to like paths and other little things. And there's one thing that I've wanted to do for quite some time, which is replace that. I think there's oh, calico. There's another tree somewhere around here that's in a kind of similar, yeah, this one. That has just been bugging me for a while. get a little bit of dirt. I'm going to do like that. Expand this out a bit. I'm going to build like a fountain or something here eventually, but for right now, I'm just going to build a fence. First I want to see what I have for fences. Wood. I got about that much. Okay. Also, excuse any background noise that you may or may not hear. It is raining quite a bit outside my house right now. It's been raining all day. This should probably be enough. I just want, like, a little... Can I walk through there? I can. And kind of like... that. You know what? No. I'll have that, like, there. And just, like... yeah, that. In case I decide to go that direction with the path, which I think might be a good idea. I've got this. Oh, perfect. It's already got wood under it. Yeah, this will. Look fine. This is temporary. It's not going to be here forever. Just do that. Okay. Maybe move those somewhere. I think maybe a path that goes like this way might be useful, just to like get to like another part of docks. So I'm gonna expand this over here, I think, today. What am I gonna put there? Not sure yet. But I definitely want something down there. We're also gonna have a path that goes that way into the woods. But yeah, this is already helping it. Oh, another thing. Maybe not that one. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that's already looking a bit nicer aside from that, but what you gonna do? Yeah, I got system on my pens, got a little path that goes around here. Yeah, this is looking nice. This is looking very, very nice. I'm gonna have a path that goes that way and that way. I might actually move my bamboo farm down there. An idea worth considering. I like this line of trees that's like right here. That I'm gonna keep. Not sure what to do directly around the iron farm, but I think a path that goes that way would be cool, partially because there's already sort of a clearing that goes there, so I'm just gonna go like that or something. shovel. Did I? Okay, so let's do. So just something like that, maybe. Yeah, that'll do. And we'll do something over there. What am I gonna do over there? Don't know yet. I also want to get some stairs that lead up to here. So, first thing I'd want is some of those. That's likely going to be all I need, which is perfect. So, right here, I think. Go like boom, 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 boom. And actually, pretend I had more. I'll do like that. And then I need like that and a couple more slabs, annoyingly. Boom, boom, boom. And then now we're up here. Okay. Just like block there, maybe. Block like there and there, I think. Yeah, that's not bad. Next thing I might want to work on is the mine entrance, which could actually be a mini project now that I think about it. Something that definitely could and maybe should be a mini project is tending to all these crops. I'll get to it when I end up getting to it. So I've done that, got the path going there. What could I or should I do next? Well, there's a couple of things. Number one is I could do something over here. Planning on making mostly like this dark, like where the dark oak forest is, where like all this dark grass is. I'm planning on making that my tree grinding area. Actually, you know what? I could go to the top of here to look at my land. Okay, so I think one project I might want to do is get rid of that patch of trees right around there. Because that's where Trading Hall is going to go. Second, I could just start clearing away all of the trees on this side. I want there to be some trees. I'm going to build some custom ones at some point. Could do that. Some paths that go into the woods. That's looking nice. Some building, I think, needs to go down there. I definitely think something should go there, and something over, like, there. I'm going to have a barn here, like something there, there, and there, I think. Those are projects that I want, and I'm just going to keep expanding the docks around as needed and just like add infrastructure there. And then I think over there I might have a special project. It involves these trees. I'm only saying that now to remind myself later when I rewatch this. So I'm going to start with cutting out those trees. I also need wood anyways for working on the docks, and we're going to go around that direction. Another slight goal I have is to try to get better as a builder. For just like doing stuff in Surreal, because this was built entirely in Creative beforehand. So is that. Whenever I get around to finishing it. So if words want to word, I've done some stuff in Creative, but I also want to be doing more stuff in Survival in terms of building. That also, I did notice that some people did observe the stream from yesterday after, and I think only the second half was watched, interestingly. But more than welcome to tune in while live. I would appreciate it a bit. Appreciate it a lot. Having some company on these streaming adventures. But alas, for now I am alone. But I have land, so we're gonna go chop down some trees. And we're gonna use that wood to work on the docks. And I also want to figure out what I want to build there, because I definitely want to put something there. I also want to check that, yes, these guys are secure in their prisons. I'm also considering the next villager I get, making him into another farmer to increase my production of new villagers. I guess production is a word that kind of makes sense. Jeez, that rain is coming down hard. Yeah, this axe is amazing. Let's see. Yeah, this is gonna be a pain in the half to clear out. Oh well. Oh, grass is beginning to grow along that. That's fun, I guess. Come back here. This is sea level. Might also, there's like this kind of, this elevated area is larger than I thought. I might want to level this. You know, that's what I can work on next. Spawn proofing the village area. How much can I say it? Yeah. Oops. Villager area. Yes, so I remember it for later. I also gotta remember to change my Minecraft username. Okay. I might do some villager stuff today. Who knows? Oh, I know who knows. The Time Lords know. Anyone watching this from the future. Yeah, that's right. I'm talking about you. I'm not just saying that for fun. I'm talking about you, the person listening to this right now. I'm talking to you. Yeah. You're from the future, aren't you? You know whether or not I do villagers today. You know. You know, don't hide it. Don't hide it. You know. Not that many left. Cool. I think I might have to go mining today. Because if I'm going to spawn-proof this, I'm going to need a lot of torches. That, or I could set up an infinite charcoal farm. That might honestly be better. Okay. It's just like these 3 trees left. And there we go. Alright. I got like almost 4 stacks from that, because I had about 51 logs, I think, when I started. Okay. Today's stream is all about little bits of progress here and there that'll add up to a nicer experience. In a bit, I might also make more paths across the rest of my area. Is there really I guess it's a landmass? I suppose landmass could work. No. But anyways, right here is where I'm going to bring in new villagers. So what I'm basically gonna have a trading hall that's got like this big open entrance right here that's open to the water, so I can just give villagers a boat and then just boat them in. And it's gonna be cool. So that's gonna be here. And the main trading hall is gonna be this area. This right here is just a temporary setup. This at some point is gonna get a renovation. At some point is not right now. At some point I'm going to add paths, but I'm not going to do that now because that would interfere with boats. There. Right here, though. This tree, I think, is going to have to go. zone. Okay. It's all about the little tiny details. So I think today I'm going to make a proper bamboo farm down there on the docks. Just because that might honestly be a good use for it. Just like build a large space, and then whenever I have like something I need to build but don't know where to build it, I just like put it there. It's honestly not that bad of an idea. So, the plan is, in theory, quite simple. Ding. That. Okay. We're just gonna go around this way. This kind of reminds me of a base that I had built previously that was... It was sort of on the water, but also inside of a or no, not inside, on a cliff face. Like above the water. So you could just, like, see... Like, it had a lot of verticality to it, so you could just, like, see everything if you went out into the water. And it was really cool. And kind of getting reminded of when I was working on that base. Like with all the slabs that I'm having to make. Ah. This I will extend over like that. I just really want more room to walk. And that. Okay. Trying to think about where I want the bamboo farm to be. I'm not entirely sure where I want the bamboo farm to go. Like, maybe... You know what? There will work. I just gotta figure out. I'll finish building. Okay. So, I'm gonna just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Looks like. There we go. And that's just gonna be my bamboo farm. That's 7. So I use 2 crafts of that. Okay. Let's give that. Ta-da. Trying to think of what else we could do. Obviously, to illuminate this new area, I think we're going to try to connect it over to there. Wait. I'm not one short. Power of lying. I'm not gonna worry about this side just yet. I think I wanna do more on this part of the island before doing stuff here. I think something that might look good about here-ish, which I don't actually know where this. Okay, it's behind the forge. That's about what I thought. I'm thinking something that might look good here. It's like a little, not quite elevators, since you can't make that in Minecraft, but like some like where you like transport goods up and down. Like maybe like fresh goods get delivered to the forge from here. Just pretend that makes sense. So how do I want to go about building it? Well, might be wise to get my inventory at some point. First thing I would do is just a little bit of that. So I can come over to here and build something that comes out from here. Have it. And again, sorry if you can hear the rain in the background today. Yeah, I'm just gonna have this go to like here. Like some supports that come down, as well as a staircase. I'm trying to think about how I could do this. Well, obviously, I think I should just go like. I'm thinking of using slabs for stairs. Yeah, like that. I definitely think I need like a torch there for now. I'm thinking something kind of like that. Ow. And then I just need that, and that, and that. Boom, 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 boom. That's not bad. Works pretty nicely. Yeah, I can clear that and then have like ran out. That figures, but I could. You know what? I think this area deserves a crafting table. Here. As I was trying to. I think just like that would be good, and I'll put a torch there. Okay, this is 9 blocks. I think I have like a. No, that wouldn't really make sense. So I'm thinking I'm gonna want like fences there. Wow, I think I crafted the perfect amount for this. No, I didn't. I overshot by 6. Oh well. Or 2 crafts, but that looks pretty good. And then maybe actually wait. I am a genius. Okay. I got that. Maybe more fences in between. That's not a bad idea, actually. You know what else isn't a bad idea? Nap time! So maybe like up here we could have like a little bit of storage. Or something. To get rid of these excess leaves here. Because they look stupid. Work in the forge, and I'll have like a. I guess I might have to clear out some of these. Like, I guess maybe a path that goes behind it. Over to here. Or maybe like through here or something. It's the path that goes like to here. That's stairs that go down to here. And even though it's not really much, this still looks pretty good. I definitely think. Another 6. Fences. Come on. Just like that, and maybe some in between. I don't know. Like at least. That'll do. And you know what? I think just like that. Makes it seem more reinforced. As for what's going on here, actually, hold on, I just had an idea. I could like, okay, maybe not. Right, slabs. I said, yeah, I could do some stuff with trapdoors here. That could be interesting. Be like, hello. Hello, Blaine. Welcome to my stream. It's been a while since I've actually had a viewer. Sorry. This is a staircase I just built on these docks that I just expanded on this lovely world that I've been building so far. I've been doing alright. Actually, I'm actually kind of surprised I've actually had an actual viewer. Hasn't happened for a while. I'm doing pretty alright. I hope your day or night or whatever time it is for you has been going pretty alright. This is the world I've got. I've got an iron farm over here. You might have just seen a golem fall into the abyss. I've got this lovely house that I designed. And yeah, I'm just kind of going through this game at my own pace, doing what I feel like. And yeah, why is your voice coming through very slowly? I don't know if audio is not something I've messed around with that much. I can try. I don't know much about audio. I don't know how to fix that. In hindsight, probably a good thing to look into. I'll make a note of that for later, but if you've seen the title today, I'm just doing like a few little projects here and there. Just built a staircase, I added some pathing earlier. Yeah, I think now I might bite the bullet and finish this. Putting that off for a little bit, and now that I actually have villagers, I might as well just get it done. So what I'm gonna do is just go to that, grab that iron. And I also, I don't really have any like long-term audio. I'm gonna go with yes right now. Settings, audio. Can that change this? A general hotkey. No, none of that. Audio devices. Why can't I change that? General output. Port advanced. No. Wouldn't be under. No, that's that. Let me try muting it for a moment. I doubt that did anything. All I did was just mute my mic and turn it back on again. Isn't something or in hindsight, yeah, probably should have made sure the audio was working. Can't change that. When you say it's coming in slowly, can you like describe that a bit? Because if it's quiet, I mean, I can try to speak louder, mess with like microphone audio levels. Is there a child in there? There is. Sweet. Not better, but it's okay. Okay. Well, what am I building today? I'm not really working on like one big building project right now. I mean, I have a cool like forge thing. I can show you that in a moment. That is a work in progress. But so I don't know how to explain this in a way to make sense. That house over there, and I can give you a tour later. That I designed in creative mode, and it was a pain to build. It just like took forever. I almost got burnt out. I started building a cool forge thing, and already I'm a little burnt out with that. So I want to break from building things that I design in creative and just kind of go with the flow. So that's what I've been doing lately. So far, I've just been like doing like little minor infrastructure projects. Just like, oh, like a staircase to get up and down here, or some paths there. Stuff like that. Just like pretty new streamer. I think I've been doing this for maybe a month-ish. I mean, I've got like some organization in game, but like very little stream organization stuff. I mean, like I've got this and that, and that's kind of about it. I'm just right now kind of streaming just for fun. If it works and like I get viewership, I think it'd then be worth investigating like some proper like layouts and stuff like that. But since right now I'm just kind of doing it just to see where it takes me, I don't really feel the need to invest too much, but I might. Who knows? Yeah, that's about what I've been doing. Mostly streaming to either no viewers or bots. But well, I'll give you the tour of the house. So this is the inside. I've got storage here. I've got some things here. I'm gonna have a basement at some point if I get around to it. This is a cat that spawned in after I bred some villagers, and it's just been sitting here. I plan to eventually put an ender chest here. I've got a cute little kitchen. Upstairs, I've got some chill decorations. A while ago, I came up with this really cool bed design where when you're like sleeping in it, and you can especially test that in multiplayer, you actually like are sort of like under these blankets here, which is a cool little trick I found. I have a balcony upstairs. I built this because I eventually want to get a trident. A little custom vibe. Eventually, probably, like I said, I'm really not sure what my plans for streaming are, or, I mean, I have some plans for this Minecraft world, but streaming, don't know. I mean, I'm honestly thinking I'd just go with the flow, go with community, and just see how that turns out. I plan that if you want me to continue the tour, I can, but I plan to get like a cool map thing here and in honor of Technoblade. Yeah, I mean, I've definitely been thinking of getting a proper profile picture. I'm currently pondering just like taking a screenshot of my Minecraft skin and going with that, which actually might not. Hold on a minute. I'll edit those later. That might not actually be. Oh, thank you for the follow. I've also got a YouTube channel. I don't know how to get like embeds or like, and YouTube doesn't allow like links and descriptions yet. But I do have a YouTube channel. There should be a link on the Twitch page. Right now, the only stuff that's there is the current Twitch VODs from most of my streams. I think a few of the first Minecraft streams I did accidentally got trashed by Twitch because I hadn't figured out how to save them yet. But all of the VODs are there, but if you're interested, of course. I'm just, in case you can't tell, I'm not the greatest with words. And again, it's been a while since I had an actual audience of any sort. But, well, if anything, I'm grateful for the understanding. I think I'm just gonna continue chatting and continue doing some minor work here and there. Got this fancy planning board. I've also got a to-do list in there. Today is when I was working on this infrastructure and expanding docks. I did some fishing earlier. Interesting. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and assume that that's a paid service. I mean, I understand that people like have to make income somehow, and I'm not gonna be like, I demand free stuff. Thank you, Twitch. Very helpful to that. Okay. I don't know how much the last 45 seconds you just heard because OBS decided it wanted to disconnect. But anyways, if you drop a link, I will look at that in my own time. For now, though, I'm gonna get working on this. What was I doing? Right. Would there plans? There. And if it's giving you like something that you're like not allowed to put in links, just let me know. Then we'll figure something out. Do I have more room for this stuff down there? Okay. No, don't have any links. Okay, well. Well, when you said Discord, I thought you had like maybe like a server or socials or something. Anyways, I think. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. I was about to say, like, I don't know where my train of thought is going. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for how scuffed this is. I'm gonna go do some fishing. But yeah, feel free to share your own Discord. Like I said, I'm not gonna look at it immediately, but I'll definitely make a note too since you've offered. Let me Is that just like username or display name or whatever Discord has? I'm not in that many servers, so I I think the only ones I'm in are just like very small friend groups, but over there. I suppose this might also be motivation for me to set up my own Discord server at some point. But that can be a project for another day. Oh yeah, one thing that I honestly feel a little embarrassed about this, but I feel like telling you anyways now that I have an actual viewer. This game terrifies me. I get I don't know why, but I get jumpy at like the slightest things. Like you might notice, I've got subtitles on. I often play in F5 so I can see things. Hitboxes, teller type. Yes. I have a Discord account. It's currently a different username, and I'm debating either making a new one outright or renaming it. I haven't like I've done a little bit of pondering on like the Discord side of my community or lack thereof. Because like I have my own Discord account that I use for personal stuff. I'm not sure I want to get stream stuff kind of entangled with that, so I might either make a new one or if I want to do that. I know that probably didn't make any sense. I'm sorry, but I guess what my brain is trying to say is, can I get back to you on that? I'm still figuring stuff out. I apologize. It's gonna be a journey with me. If you want to watch, by all means watch. If you don't, I respect that. And I don't want to waste too much of your time. But I'm suddenly understanding the definition of the word rambling. I will get back to you on that at a later date. Speaking of Discord, that's something. Talk about too much right now. I mean, I don't know, my brain hurts. I'm sorry. I'm an introverted streamer who has no idea what he's doing. Not sure what you want from me. I'm just here to have fun. And be messaged, apparently. Okay. Give me 2 seconds. I just gotta take care of a thing quickly. I'll didn't mean to mute that. Then I'll be back in just a second. Okay, I'm kind of here. Something came up that I wasn't expecting to have come up, but hold on, I gotta. This is why I need coordination. I am so sorry. I just had something come up that I kind of have to take care of. I do intend on streaming tomorrow. And between now and the beginning of that stream, I think I could get some Discord something set up. So if you are there for that, I can definitely get you ahead, because like it's kind of a question of whether or not I want to put my personal Discord account out there or not, which like I use for just like messaging my friends, messaging my girlfriend, messaging my parents, etc., and a couple of coworkers. Well, like I said, I can only ask that you let me get back to you. I'm still here. I'm not going away. I think like 5 more minutes again. I'm so sorry. I realize this isn't the best look. I'm so sorry, Blaine. Okay, I'm back. I apologize if I scared you. I am terribly sorry. I just... The easiest way to explain this without going too personal is that I have a few other commitments, like personal ones, and I realized like a 10 or 15-minute, I think there was, interruption on stream when I've got a viewer isn't the best, and I'm sorry about that. It's something I can try, but can't guarantee that I can find a way, like a solution for, and I'm not willing to go into specifics at this time. All I can really say is sorry for that. should not be happening again for the remainder of this stream. But anyways, if you're still here, after this stream, I will set up an official Discord server and other stuff. And then tomorrow, right before the stream I do tomorrow, which will be at about 5:30 EST, right about then, I will like publish it and make it public, and you can join and can figure stuff out there. Are we gone? I needed that tab. Yeah, but where's keyboard? There's supposed to be some users in chat. Oh, one chance and I blew it. Give me loot. that's a good spot. Call it for fishing. Another Nautilus shell. Okay. Both of those. Could do that. I don't want to do that right now. You know what? I'm going to mess around with villagers for a bit. Try to put this fishing rod back. So. Villager shenanigans. What is that going to require? It's going to require a couple things. First is iron. And I think I have plenty of iron. It's also going to require... I'm trying to think about how I want to go about this. I think I want to swap the toolsmith that's in the villager breeder for a farmer, which means I need a composter that's just slabs. Okay, so that and because he is probably, hopefully, grown by now. Yes. Okay, so here's how we're going to do this. Draw hitboxes. You're going to get in the boat. And you're going to get in the boat. Do that. Come on, let me sleep. Don't want to be out here with this dude. Yeah, sure, some bread. Actually, you know what? I go back there, and you guys can have your bread that I just bought from you. So that's how that works. Okay. Got a breeder doing breeder things. Got 4 villagers here. Northbroad sword. What about you? Efficiency. No, it was efficiency 3, not protection 3. Still a very good trade. Take some lanterns, sure. Brother. Why? Why? I want to just leave him here to get sacrificed to zombies. Almost. Knockback 2. Okay, and then you can clocks. Okay, no stack. Well, got that other name tag I needed. Can't tell if I like this dude or hate him. And they're for the same... Well, at least I can get a lot of them without worrying about him running out of stock. I'll just... I don't know. Well, this is gonna come back with me. Actually, you know what? Pick up one of those. I'm half tempted to end the stream early. I'm just... I don't know. go in there. Put lanterns in there. Name tag is gonna go there. Okay. Acquire name tag. Did that. Mini projects list. That is one thing that I can quickly think of to add. Some terraforming. Docks area. Actually, wait. There's. I can check that off the list. Do I want to go get myself an enchant? Question would be, do I have any lapis? There's a cat up there. Right now, I'm honestly kind of at like a bit of a loss for what to do. I got one more stack of these. You know what? You know what? I'll do some mining. I will do some mining. It's the name of the game, after all. Do you want that pickaxe? I guess I'll keep the other one. And I'm gonna want those. Yeah, we're gonna do some mining. Lava, right, that's down there. There's coal here, might as well. I'll grab that much for now. I know there's... What do we have down here? guess. I'm just gonna go approximately down. It's gonna be down here to terrify me this time. A deep slate, okay. I'm gonna quickly look up a thing. Not you. Not that one. No. I know what I'm gonna do. I know exactly what I'm gonna do. Step one, gonna be exit this mine and deposit some of my stuff. Okay, so that will go in there. Stone, boom, boom, boom. The dirt I'll keep. Bad, good food. Set spawn. Okay. I will do one thing that I have yet to do for a while. Well, no, I've done a few times before. I haven't done for a while. Go out exploring. I'm gonna go with this direction. All I need. What is that? Not a monument, I hope. I don't think it is. All I need is a brewing stand. All my troubles will go away. I can't believe I fucked that up. Worst time ever. Only so much I can do now. Maybe I don't have things to do. Drowned. That's a trident drowned. No way I'm fighting you right now. Enclave's a monument. I think I know approximately where I am. I think there's no villages around here, which annoys me. This will do for what I was looking for. Sheep up there. If anything super valuable, I got stuff that I can reacquire with moderate amounts of internal screaming. So I'm looking for a village. One that will... Did the thing crash? Please don't scare me like that, stream. So, my hope right now is to find a village that has a cleric, so I can steal his brewing stand and use it for my own purposes of having my own cleric. Maybe I should have brought a saddle with me. Damn horse or something. Maybe I should get a horse. Not a bad idea. Oh, llamas. Flowers that I needed 20 streams ago or whatever. I've been here before. Yeah, over there is where I found my first spruce tree. Coal there. Could gather. We're gonna go this direction. Further into the unknown. Flowers there. I wonder if there's any diamonds down there. Because I know diamonds for some reason have it. Good to know. Diamonds for some reason have a higher spawn chance in underwater, like flooded caves, especially at deep sea level. Can't believe. First time in like a month that I have a viewer and I fumbled that. Well, if you're watching, I'm sorry. No, I just... Outpost there. That means there should be a village in, like, what, 500 blocks of this place? village somewhere. I could go loot that, I guess. I don't really have a reason to. I think I have more reason not to go do that. Snow. Is there like a taiga village hidden in these trees? You can't see. It's not quite where I came from. I've kind of just circled around this thing. That tower being here tells me that somewhere nearby, within maybe render distance, there should be a village. And I want to find it. Now the previous villages I went to have not had clerics. Probably not going to be there because I bet I've explored past here before. I think I'm going to get on top of this and then survey the area. I think I'm starting to backtrack a bit. Emeralds. I suppose one could get a brewing stand for a cleric the legitimate way, but I don't wanna. I don't want to go to the Nether, not yet. I don't feel ready for the Nether yet. There's gotta be a village somewhere out here. Like 3,000 blocks away from home.
feels like adventure into Tundra. See what's over there. Kind of a cool area. I needed some of this. Perfect. Okay. I did need some dripstone for a thing. Emeralds. Llamas. That one honestly seems a little more promising to me. Hello, cave. Goodbye, cave. Nothing over here. Wait. That's the direction I came from, I think. That's more territory to that. Looks like a dead end, but I will investigate. Well, in terms of ice travel, it's a dead end. Swamp over there, good to know. Water. I realize this isn't the best way to find a village. Just following the water. That's been interesting. Piece of land. Uh-oh, lag. Ice spikes. Yes, yes, yes. Alright. Before I do anything... Lovely. Before I do anything, gotta write down the chords of this place. Alright. Found a village. I've actually built bases in... Oh, rest in peace, rabbit. I have built bases in icy villages before. Beetroot seeds. You can have potatoes. Fisher. Why are there two of us? Oh, because there's 3 of those. That would do it. I'll take the rabbit hide though. Rabbit. Went to what is the... I can make snow golem, I guess. Smithing table. I don't even know what the building I'm looking for would look like. I just know that it would be a village. Thank you kindly, sir. It's cursed? Okay. How does one get home? Okay, it's gonna travel all the way back to 0, 0. Here's where the fun part of the journey is. Because just traveling aimlessly is one thing, but like just trying to find anything of interest. We're trying to get back to a specific point. That's a bit harder. Saying, okay. I just gotta get this brewing stand home. Go. I'll go this direction so I can just go this way. Okay. That might have been the farthest I've ever been out for anything. Sheep, squids. Go that way by 1,000, that way by like 2,000. this thing gonna turn left? Is that... Yeah, that goes off that direction. Okay, well... Got me within a couple thousand blocks on one axis. That's nice. And I've got a spruce forest to go through. Wow. Joy. Bolts. I'll get to 0 on the x-axis, and then I'll deal with getting to 0 on the z-axis. I think. That's sandstone? I'm mildly annoyed that there's a village here. After I went 3,000 blocks away. So take that. Taking your melons. Are there even any villagers here? Okay, yeah, there are. Take those, because that's supposedly rare or something. Take about that many berries. That could go there. Those purple? Those are. A toolsmith. I guess. Every village needs one. There's a mason somewhere. Is that just normal rain? That is. Okay. No, kid, you cannot have your bed. It's stolen from you. Jeez, how big is this village? It's impossible to tell with all these trees. Ow. Use. It's just a dead end. Okay. Let's head back to the town square. Oh, I think I checked. Yeah, I did. I think I did. Okay. Butcher. That's this one. not damage my armor. We have Fletcher. Here. Let's go. Okay, I don't need that. Take the gold, though. Mr. Nitwit. Doesn't have any brewing stands in it, though, so I can't complain too much. Wait, 650 negative 240. Another village over there. That's like very close by. Wait, I think I might know where I am. Potentially. And if this is where I think it is, and I think this is where I think it is, I'm going to be oh so mildly pissed. Nothing. Oh, good news, I don't. No reason to believe this is. Why is all these villages so big? Okay, well, I've not been to this one yet. Skeleton. Let's check these ones. Nothing. 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 And it does. And a ruined portal. Okay. this has anything mildly interesting to offer. At least I definitely have enough obsidian to build a portal now. Birch forest, that's approximately like home. Wait, I need to go that way now. Why did that look like an open ocean? That is an open ocean. Perfect. So I just follow the shoreline for a bit. I should be home. Nothing. Wait, I need to go more south than anything. Nothing. Honestly, don't pay that much attention to the directions I'm traveling. Shipwreck. Drown. Okay. I wonder if this is... That's almost like home, but not quite. Too many dark oak trees to be home. I think if I just go this direction for a bit, it should be there. I have a bit of right good. I know I could just go more direction, but I want to do it by boat. Big hill there. We're gonna go this direction. I'm gonna go south for another 1,500 blocks. I don't think I'll be able to see anything I recognize from that hill, unfortunately. And yet, I'm gonna go over there anyways. I just gotta make it back to 0, 0. hope that this is a straight shot home. It's almost seeming like it is. I'm gonna go this way a little bit on the off chance that it starts to curve to the right. This does not appear to be the case, but there's a village here, so gonna check it for loot. Oh wait, 330. Get out of my face, dude. So apologies if you can hear the train in the background. Supposedly those are like rare or something. I don't know. Ah! That just die. You just damaged all my armor. I'm wildly pissed now. How's I won in? Catastrophic stroke. Looks a bit more open. Over here, maybe? It's just lights. Lava pit, stay away from me. Smooth sailing, I hope. Just 500 blocks that way and 500 blocks or so that way. That'll be open ocean. Heck yeah. Yeah, I think I know approximately where I am. Yep. I did like a giant loop. Because I think I went off. I just kind of went, no way. Yeah, I went that way. Here we are. Home at last. See my lovely little cabin. Bridge, the stairs, the villagers. It feels good to be back here again. I got so much stuff that I was in need of. Okay. First things first. That. Okay, so make that. Okay. Alright. Okay. I got everything I needed for that one trip. I got dripstone, which I need for the fort. Got the brewing stand. Okay. Shame it's only one, but better than having to go to another entire dimension and hunt down a blaze. Whatever those want to exist in. Actually, first things first. Is there any... Okay, there's only one room. And I just need... Well, that's... I'll need 12 emeralds plus a actual villager. That was a good way to spend half an hour of my life just out and about. Hi. There, go have those potatoes. I don't have all day right now. So make a child. Y'all are okay, well, you're okay. Let's see. That should hopefully be enough. Shove that in. Let's throw in. Have a child. It's not that hard. People do it on accident all the time. Do not make me come in there. See if I can. I genuinely can't be bothered to deal with that right now. I'm almost tempted to go to the nearest village, kidnap a villager. It's honestly incredibly tempting. Chance to blow it. I think I might call it here. I just need a break. I feel burnt out for the moment. Brain dead. I'm gonna call it here. I will be streaming tomorrow. I don't know. I don't know if it'll be at 5:30. I just pissed that I had one opportunity to get the ore and I fumbled it. I will see you next time. Adios.